Chris from MyMMAnews.com, and I'm being joined by Anthony Dill, and he is stepping up on short notice, and he's taking on Brandon Cuttino. It's going down on June 18th at Gut Check Championship Series in Hockessin, Delaware, streaming live on Fight Club Live TV. That is FCLTV.com. First and foremost, I got to thank my guest for joining me. Anthony, we go a ways back, but we're finally getting to sit down and talk. What's going on, brother?
Not so much, man. I think it's been like 10 years.
It's been a while. It's been a while. I think the very first time that I got to enjoy one of your fights was at GPG, and you continued to fight after swallowing a tooth. Am I correct with that?
Yeah, you're
That
correct.
that goes to show the tenacity and toughness of Anthony Dill, ladies and gentlemen. So you're getting ready to step up on short notice, man. So I gotta ask, you're known as predominantly an MMA guy, and you're stepping up to a kickboxing fight. Why?
Um, I like to kickbox, man. I like to box. So this is something that I've really been trying to do for a while, but I wanted to just box, but I don't know. I couldn't find any boxing matches. I'm not sure why nobody wanted to box, but this popped up and I jumped right on it.
And I love this matchup because both you guys train with UFC caliber, actually guys in the UFC. So it's like a lot of these local regional shows, especially when guys are on the undercards and they're building up there, they have their home gyms and their smaller gyms, everything like that. You guys are coming with some of the top tier training partners and getting ready to clash. So that in itself, this pro matchup just screams fireworks, in my personal opinion. But who am I?
I'm excited. I agree. I think I'm I'm coming up in weight. He's a little bigger, so and taller. So I'm
Mm,
expecting a little more of like a challenge from with a guy my size.
yeah.
So that's what's like exciting me about it. Like it's a little more of a challenge.
Right. And the one thing that intrigues me, as we talked about, is obviously you being known as an MMA guy, and he doesn't have much looks on you. He can go back, he can look at the tapes, but most of the time he's going to see your MMA fights, he's going to see your grappling tournaments. There's not
Yeah.
going to be one or not much bit of footage of you kickboxing. Do you think that plays in your advantage?
Uh Not really. I don't know. I don't think film's too important. It's nice to see like what to expect, what kind of style, but other than that, I don't think film's that important as long as you know what you're doing. But I'm the same way. I think I watched like one of his fights. Somebody sent me, so I only seen like 6 minutes of him fighting. So
So how long have you, like I said, I'm not going to keep harping on this MMA kickboxing thing, but how
Mhm.
long, you said you've been actively striking for the better part of your life. When exactly did you
Yeah,
start striking?
I want to say when I was like I don't know. I don't know when I started. Between like 7 and 9, I started doing like jujitsu and kickboxing and stuff. So
And now you are under Bill Algeo. Tell me how that transition's been training under, UFC caliber, one of the top in this division.
yeah, it's great, man. I think I started like 2.5 years ago, about maybe. And ever since I joined, it's just been like super good work. Good balance between like hard days, drilling days, everything. So my training, I feel like I grew. The last 2.5 years, I grew entirely like changed my whole life of fighting and every other aspect too.
Now, what made you want to make that transition to train with Algeo?
Um, it wasn't. It was a lot to do with like COVID and gym shutting down and stuff like that. So I kind of just had to keep it pushing. You know what I mean? Keep training.
Hmm.
Um, but yeah,
So Brandon, he hasn't been as active. I know you had kind of a lengthy layoff, but I mean, you had a more recent bout than he has. He's been off for 2 years. Do you think about that kind of stuff? Do you expect that to play dividends, considering that you've been in the cage a little bit more recent than he's been in the ring?
I don't think so. My last fight, I didn't fight for like almost I think 7 years about
Mm,
before my last fight. So
mm.
I don't think I don't think it really matters if you're in the gym sparring and stuff like that. You know what I mean? You're staying active, you're staying sharp. So I don't think that's too big of a deal.
Do you want to get into why you took such a long time off? I mean, you were on a tear and then
Um,
7 year break.
yeah, I went pro at 19, so I went pro really young,
Yeah.
and I think I was a little immature for where I was competing at, like physically immature and mentally immature.
Mm.
So the time I took off, it was just time like training and growing up because I was kid. I was 19. I should have waited a little bit, but yeah, just pretty much just training, growing up, maturing physically. You know what I mean? I'm 10 times stronger than I was then, 10 times smarter, 10 times more mature. So I needed that like mental and physical growth to compete at that level.
Understandable. Now, closing down on this segment of the interview, you're taking this bout, like I said, short notice. Do you have a chip on your shoulder that you kind of need to dispatch this guy early? Again, playing into the whole MMA guy versus kickboxer. Is any of that playing into factor?
Nah, man, I'm a super good striker. Anybody who trains with me knows I'm a striker.
Mm,
Yeah, I grapple and wrestled my whole life, but I'm a really good striker. I
yeah.
say that with confidence, and anybody who trains with me will tell you that. So I'm not like I don't know. I'm not here to prove anything. I'm gonna have fun in there, but I'm gonna try and end it as quick as possible. I want to get in and get out. It's not like I don't know, get paid the same whether I end it in a minute as if I sit there for 9. So
Not getting paid by the hour. How do you feel
yeah.
that bout's going to feasibly play out?
I don't think he's gonna be able to handle my pressure, my power. Uh, I don't know what he's gonna do when I'm walking him down the entire time, throwing punches as hard as I can. 9 minutes of kickboxing is the equivalent to 1 minute of grappling. So I think my cardio is gonna play a significant role.
Any bold prediction out of you I can get?
Uh, finish. I'm gonna finish him.
First, second?
We'll see.
We'll see. All right, before I let you go, man, I want to leave the floor to you to thank your sponsors, coaches, team, anything you got, man. The floor is yours.
Sponsors. I got Antrim Electric, Martin's Coatings, and Steam Pub in Southampton, and my homeboy Brett Temler and Sean Temler's company, Plum Creek Productions. Thank all you guys for the support. Appreciate it. Thanks everybody at Algio. There's like 20 of you. I can't even name all your names. So just everybody at Algio that I put in work with, you know what I mean, puts in work with me. Appreciate all you guys. And thank you for having me on.
Of course, man. I appreciate your time. I will see you inside the ring as I am the ring announcer of Gut Check. So I hope you have a great fight, man. I'll see you in there.
Thank you, man. I'll see you.
There he goes, Anthony Dill taking on Brandon Cuttino at Gut Check Championship Series going down June 18th in Hockessin, Delaware. The doors open at 5 and the first bell is at 6. Make sure you grab your tickets from Anthony in person or tune into the live stream at Fight Club Live TV at fcltv.com.